Your coffee's getting colder now, while you're talking about your day, and I keep losing every thought whenever you look my way.
The rain is tapping on the glass,
like it's keeping time somehow,
and all the words I've saved for years
are sitting here right now.
You smile and tuck your hair behind your ear the way you always do, and suddenly this little cafe
feels like it was made for two.
I've been carrying these feelings
like a song without a sound,
waiting for the perfect moment.
Maybe I finally found. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we just need tonight
to tell the truth we've been hiding
in plain sight. Across the table, across the years, across the silence and all our fears,
I was looking for a sign.
you were looking too.
Funny how the answer's been
sitting right across from you. Every laugh became a memory, every goodbye stayed too long. Every time you walked away, something felt a little wrong.
every road I thought I'd travel, every dream I tried to chase, somehow all of them were leading
back to this familiar place.
What if this changes everything?
What if that's exactly why?
What if we lose what we have?
What if we finally find it?
Maybe love was waiting here all along.
Across the table, across the years, across the distance and hidden tears,
You were always on my mind,
even when I tried to move on.
now the song I've held inside
Finally has somewhere to belong. Across the table, here with you. The rain keeps falling, but now we're smiling. Across the table, with nowhere else to be. The city lights are painting gold on every street we used to know. Your smile shines brighter than the neon signs, and somehow stops the hands of time. Walking slow beneath the stars, laughing over who we are. I've been hiding these feelings for so long. Tonight feels like where they belong. Every little moment leads me back to you. Every little heartbeat says what I should do. 'Cause I'm falling for you tonight, like the moon falls into the tide. Every word I couldn't say finds its way into the light. And if you take my hand right now, I don't need the world somehow. All I know is when you're near, feels crystal clear. I'm falling for you tonight. Coffee cups and midnight talks, side by side on quiet walks. You never knew the way you changed my days, like sunshine breaking through the rain. Maybe it's a risk, maybe I'm afraid, but I'd regret forever if I let this slip away. I'm falling for you tonight. No more hiding what's inside. If your heart is beating too, then maybe dreams come true. Take my hand and stay a while. Meet me in this moment now. Underneath these city lights, I'm falling for you tonight. I'm falling for you. You walked in like you always do, a little late, a little cool. The whole cafe felt brighter somehow the second I looked at you. You asked me how my day had been. I said nothing much, same old thing. But what I really wanted to say was you've been my favorite everything. I keep the truth behind my smile, like a secret I can't hide. And every little glance from you leaves butterflies inside. If you only knew how often I think of you, how every song I hear somehow starts sounding like the two of us. If you only knew how my heart changes pace every time you say my name, with that smile on your face, maybe one day you'll see what you've always meant to me. The rain begins outside the glass. You move your chair a little close, and suddenly the tiny space between us feels impossible to ignore. You tell a story, I pretend I'm listening just fine, but honestly I'm getting lost in the sparkle of your eyes. Maybe I'm falling too fast, maybe I'm already gone, 'cause every moment next to you feels exactly where I belong. If you only knew how beautiful you seem, how you've become the best part of every little dream. If you only knew how much I want to stay just a little longer here before you walk away, maybe one day you'll know I've loved you more than I've shown. Sometimes I imagine you reaching for my hand and telling me you felt the same all along. Maybe that's just a dream, but it's my favorite one. If you only knew how many times I've tried to find the perfect words for what's been on my mind. could stay too.
The last train's coming in a while, but neither of us checks the time. We're talking about the smallest things, like we could stay here all night. The city hums a quiet tune, streetlights shimmer in your eyes, and every passing second makes this goodbye feel harder tonight. I've walked you home 100 times, but tonight feels different somehow. There's something in the air between us I can't ignore now. Before the last train leaves, before the night is gone, there's something I've been meaning to say for far too long. You make the world slow down, you make the dark feel bright, and if I don't tell you now, I regret it all night. Before the last train leaves, can I tell you what's on my mind? A little breeze, a little rain, the station glowing soft and blue. People come and people go, but all I see is you. You laugh and say it's getting late. I smile but don't know what to do, 'cause every road that led me here somehow always led to you. Maybe courage isn't loud, maybe it's just this, a nervous heart refusing to let a moment slip. Before the last train leaves, before the doors close tight, I want you to know you're the best part of my life. The songs I've never finished, the dreams I couldn't find, somehow all makes sense when you're standing by my side. If tomorrow changes everything, then let it start tonight. If this is where the story turns, I don't want to miss the line. So here I am, no rehearsed words, no perfect plan, just the truth. Before the last train leaves, before we say goodbye, I need you to know you're the reason that I smile. And if you take my hand, I'll stay here by your side. Through every crowded station, every long and lonely night. Before the last train leaves, I think I've fallen for you. The train arrives, but I don't want to leave, not without you.
You always save a seat for me at our little corner cafe. We talk until the lights go dim, then laugh the night away.
I wonder if you notice the way my heart skips a beat
Every time our eyes collide across the crowded street.
You make ordinary moments feel like scenes from a movie show.
And every day I tell myself
There's something I should let you know.
I've practiced all the words before 1,000 times alone,
But somehow when you're next to me,
my courage disappears and goes. Maybe it's the silence, maybe it's the way we smile.
maybe we've been falling
For each other all this while. Maybe it's love, maybe it's us, maybe the stars already knew. Maybe this feeling growing between us has been leading me to you.
if you take my hand tonight.
I won't let go this time. Maybe it's love, maybe it's been you. The city glows in amber light. A gentle breeze goes by.
Suddenly I find myself
Reading answers in your eyes.
the world gets quiet for a while.
Like everything stands still.
And all the things I've wanted most
Are closer than they feel. What if I tell you how I feel?
I've been waiting all this time.
What if you don't feel the same?
Then why are you holding mine?
Maybe we're finally here. Maybe it's love, maybe it's us. Maybe this moment was meant to be.
No more wondering,
No more hiding, just you standing here with me.
underneath these city lights.
Everything feels right. Maybe it's love, maybe it's us. Maybe it's love, and maybe it's forever. I changed my outfit 3 times today, then change it back again. Staring at my reflection, wondering where to begin. The sun is slowly fading out, the city's turning gold, and suddenly this ordinary evening feels like a story untold. Maybe it's just dinner, maybe it's just a walk, but why does my heart keep dancing? Before we even talk, meet me after sunset when the sky turns pink and blue. Meet me where between me and you. The cafe near the riverside still plays that old jazz tune, the one that always makes me think the night will end too soon. I see your name light up my phone and suddenly I smile, like every little second left is worth waiting for a while. I've replayed this moment 100 times before, but somehow it feels sweeter now that it's finally here. Meet me after sunset underneath the evening stars. Meet me where the music drifts from all the little bars. Maybe this feeling has been growing all along. Maybe tonight my heart will finally sing its song. If you reach for my hand, I think I'd understand that some stories don't need words to know where they're going. And maybe this is one of them. Meet me after sunset when the city starts to glow. Meet me in that little place only we seem to know. Maybe tomorrow everything stays the same, but tonight I'll keep this feeling like a photograph in a frame. 'Cause every beautiful memory seems to begin with you. Meet me after sunset, I'll be waiting for you. For you.
Another midnight on these roads, radio playing soft and low. The city lights pass by the window, like memories I can't let go. I've tried pretending I'm alright, that you're just someone that I know. But every time I hear your name, my heart still tells me so. Maybe I've been running circles, trying not to fall this deep, but somehow every path I take leads right back to you. And I can't hide it anymore. I've been thinking about you more than every late night song, more than every dream I knew. If loving you is dangerous, then maybe I don't mind. 'Cause every road I've ever walked brings me back to you tonight. You never asked for any promises, never asked me to stay, but somehow every little kindness still echoes through my days. The way you smiled across the table, the way you called my name, I didn't know a simple moment could leave such a lasting flame. I've got 1,000 unsent messages and one heart full of truth. If destiny is real at all, then maybe this is why every road I've ever walked brings me back to you tonight. Maybe you'll never know, maybe you'll never see how every beautiful song reminds me of what could be. But if I get one chance, one moment to be brave, I tell you that my heart has never walked away. No, I can't hide it anymore. I've been waiting all this time for the courage to finally say what's been living in my mind. If tomorrow changes everything, then let it change tonight. 'Cause every road I've ever walked was leading to this light and leading me to you. Midnight confession under these city lights, still thinking of you.
The night feels softer than before, walking down these familiar roads. You've always been right next to me, closer than you'll ever know.
I try to keep my feelings quiet, hidden underneath my smile, but every little memory stayed with me
all the while.
I've noticed every little thing, the way you light up every room, the way your eyes keep searching mine like you're afraid I'll leave too soon.
Maybe I've been scared as well to risk what we already had, but keeping this inside my heart feels harder than feeling sad.
All this time,
standing side by side,
maybe we were heading here
without realizing why. One step closer,
that's all it takes tonight.
One small moment
to change our lives.
No more hiding,
no more wondering
why. If your heart is reaching for mine,
then take
one step closer tonight. The city sleeps beneath the stars, but my heart refuses to rest. 'Cause every dream I've ever had seems to lead me to this place.
And if tomorrow looks the same, I'd still remember how you smiled the second everything between us changed forever for a while.
What if this changes everything?
Maybe that's what it's meant to do.
What if we fall?
Then I'll fall right beside you,
and we'll find our way together.
That's all it takes tonight.
If your heart is reaching for mine, then take one step closer tonight. One step closer to you.
I was driving down the highway, radio playing in the dark. Then a melody came through the speakers, and somehow there you were. Not your voice, not your name, but the way it made me feel felt exactly like you. Now every station, every playlist, every random melody keeps bringing you back to me. She's in every song, every line I sing along. Every little melody feels like where she belongs. I hear her in the piano, I hear her in the rain. Funny how the whole world changed without changing. Strangers laughing at a cafe, someone's dancing down the street, and suddenly the smallest moments feel like scenes from a movie. Maybe love is weird like that, turning ordinary things into reminders of somebody you can't forget. She's in every song, every beat and every rhyme, every chorus that repeats, running circles through my mind. I hear her in the saxophone, floating through the night. Funny how she isn't here, yet she's everywhere tonight. Oh, maybe that's how you know when somebody means too much. They start living inside everything. Oh, she's in every song, every silence in between, every dream I wake up from, and every place I've been. And if one day she asks me why, I smile when music plays. I'll tell her she's the reason.
The city's glowing soft tonight, like a movie scene in faded light. We're walking slow and nowhere to be, just you and the summer breeze. The conversation starts to fade, but somehow I don't mind the space, 'cause every second next to you feels like a place I want to stay. And maybe it's selfish, maybe it's true, but every feels shorter when I'm with you. Stay a little longer, don't let the night end yet. There's still 1,000 things I haven't told you. Stay a little longer, just a few moments more. 'Cause every time you smile at me, I fall a little more. And maybe someday you'll know you're everything I'm hoping for. Stay a little longer tonight. The streetlights paint the pavement gold, and suddenly the air feels warm. You talk about your dreams and plans while I forget the world beyond. I wish I had the courage now to tell you what I'm thinking of, but for tonight I'll keep pretending this isn't slowly turning into love. Maybe my heartbeat says it all for me. Maybe you already know what I can't speak. Stay a little longer, don't let the night end yet. There's still 1,000 words caught inside my chest. Stay a little longer under these city lights, 'cause every step beside you feels exactly right. And maybe someday you'll know you're everything I'm dreaming of. Stay a little longer tonight. If I could stop the clock, I'd keep this moment here. Just your laughter in the air and the feeling of you near. Maybe love doesn't arrive all at once. Maybe it starts like this. Stay a little longer before we say goodbye, before this beautiful night turns into another memory. Stay a little longer, let the stars hang in the sky. 'Cause if my heart belongs somewhere, it's right here by your side. And maybe one day I'll finally say I've loved you all this time. Stay a little longer tonight. Tonight, just stay a little longer.
There's a little table by the window where we always spend our time, talking about our favorite movies while the rain draws silver lines. You laugh and brush your hair away like it's just another day, but every moment next to you feels like a song I wanna play. I've been keeping this secret hidden in my chest, but tonight the words are ready and they won't let me rest. So tell me you'll stay just a little longer. Let this feeling grow stronger, 'cause every time you look my way, my whole world starts to sway like a melody I've known but never dared to sing. Tell me you'll stay. Maybe we could be something. The streetlights glow like fireflies dancing in your eyes tonight, and I wonder if you notice how you turn the dark to light. I've rehearsed 1,000 times every line inside my mind, yet standing here beside you leaves every perfect word behind. Maybe you'll be surprised, maybe you'll smile and know, maybe you've been waiting for me to let it show. So tell me you'll stay just a little longer. Let this feeling grow stronger. 'Cause every time you look my way, my whole world starts to sway, like a melody I've known but never dared to sing. Tell me you'll stay. Maybe we could be something. If courage has a sound, it's beating in my chest right now. And if love has a moment, I think I found it somehow. Tell me you'll stay through the quiet and the laughter, through every chapter after. 'Cause every dream I've ever had feels closer than before. Standing underneath the stars with you right here once more. Tell me you'll stay, and I'll give you all my heart. Stay a little longer tonight. The sunlight dances on your face through the window by the door. You're talking about your weekend plans, but I keep wanting something more. The coffee's warm between our hands, the afternoon is moving slow, and every little word you say feels like a place I wanna go. Maybe it's crazy, maybe it's true, but everything lately starts with you. Until the coffee gets cold, until the daylight fades away, I could stay right here, listening to everything you say. 'Cause every second with you feels like a song I never knew. And if this moment has to end, I wish it wouldn't today. Until the coffee gets cold. The cafe plays a quiet tune, some old jazz song from years ago. You hum along without a thought and somehow steal the whole show. Outside the world keeps rushing by, but in here time just drifts along. And for a little while it feels like this is where I belong. I've been looking for answers without even knowing why. Then you smiled and suddenly I stopped trying. Until the coffee gets cold, until the shadows start to grow. I could spend forever watching your eyes glow. 'Cause every laugh you give away makes the ordinary fade. And if I ever find the courage, maybe I'll finally say what I've been holding close. Maybe love isn't fireworks, maybe it doesn't arrive all at once. Maybe it's just this feeling of never wanting to leave. When you're here, until the coffee gets cold, until they turn the lights every little memory of this beautiful afternoon. 'Cause every road I've ever taken, every dream I've ever known, feels like it somehow led me to this table, to this moment, to you. Until the coffee gets cold, stay a little longer.
I was reading by the window, trying to focus on a page, but somehow every line I read kept drifting far away. A name I didn't mean to think of, a smile I know too well. Funny how you're not around, yet everywhere I dwell, you sneak into my mornings, you stay through afternoon, and somehow every evening still ends with thoughts of you. You live in my head like a favorite melody, showing up without a warning, then refusing to leave. You're hiding in the small things, the places that I go, and every day I tell myself I should let you go, but I don't. A song plays in a bookstore, someone laughs across the room, and suddenly I'm smiling like I just heard news from you. It's not dramatic, it's not loud, it's just the way you stay inside the little corners of my ordinary days. Maybe that's what happens when somebody means this much. They quietly become part of everything you love. You live in my head like a dream I can't erase, like sunlight through the curtains on a sleepy Sunday day. You're hiding in my heartbeat, in every little note, and every time I miss you, it only helps me know. Maybe someday you'll hear this song and realize you've been living here all along. You live in my head in every season that goes by, in every photograph I keep, and every starry night. And maybe that's okay. Maybe I don't need a reason to love the way you stay. You live in my head, and I don't mind. I used to chase the weekend skies, counting days and passing time. Then you walked into my ordinary world and turned it into something bright. Now every morning feels brand new, every street leads back to you. perfect moment. I don't need a perfect line. Standing here beside you feels like the perfect time. You're my favorite season, the reason my heart won't slow down. Like sunshine through the curtains when no one's around. And every little thing you do makes the whole world feel brand new. If love is a song, then baby, you're the melody I found. You're my favorite season now. The cafe plays our favorite tune. The afternoon slips by too soon. I catch myself smiling for no reason whenever you're in the room. Maybe it's the way you laugh, maybe it's the way you care, or maybe it's because with you everything feels lighter there. I've been waiting patiently for the courage to arrive. Now these feelings won't stay hidden no matter how I try. You're my favorite season, the reason my heart won't slow down. Like sunshine through the curtains when no one's around. And every little thing you do makes the whole world feel brand new. If love is a song, then baby, you're the melody I found. Years from now, if someone asks me when life changed, I'll smile and point to this moment and softly say your name. You're my favorite season, the one I never wanna end. More than a beautiful memory, more than a faithful friend. So if you're feeling this way too, let me spend forever with you. 'Cause every road I've ever walked was leading me to you. You're my favorite season now. Oh, you feel like spring